There's the old Legends, the old Deluxe, the Titans Returns, the Netflix one, the Origins one. Apparently we didn't have enough. Well, it seems Hasbro did it. Not counting the Bumblebee film and the Cyberverse line, a sub-series called Buzzworthy BUMBLEBEE became the focus of Target exclusives. For a company that shoves Bumblebee in our face, lately there hasn't been too many Bumblebees. But to be fair, with War for Cybertron there was actually a lack of him, including the Siege line, which didn't even have the character in any of the toys. To make up for it, this line and this toy was added, and special thanks to TransAaron38 for sending this. Bumblebee isn't the only inclusion. There's a tiny bonus Spike Witwicky, which feels more like a skateboard. It really just looks like a space tic-tac with the front dome and white space-age details. I like the rockets though, but you could see the human shape is obvious. Doesn't really roll, but stand it up, and with a single step, here's his spacesuit form. I guess it's fine. It's super small with just the arms able to move. Looked like the legs were supposed to move. Nice blue paint, and at least it's not squatting. Yellow nipples though. Bumblebee's car mode doesn't resemble the Volkswagen, which I get, but it kind of looks like Bumper or a recolored Throttlebot. Perhaps it reminds me of a slightly shrunken Titans Returns version with how boxy it is. Even some of the transformation reminds me of it. I don't mind since the proportions seem heavily influenced by those old, smaller penny racers. It also fits nicely with the core class. The wheels roll fine, the windows and front grille are nicely painted, and the details seem simple enough. I actually like the panel lines on the hood. There's some crazy detail going on in the back. I'm not sure what that's for, but alright. I really like the fact that the gun can properly store inside. It's pretty tiny, but it fits. So it seems fine enough as is, but other than the charm of the penny racer, it's not really much to talk about, which is okay. Robot mode. There's a few twists, but the transformation isn't uncommon compared to others that are smaller. And to be honest, the robot isn't all good, isn't all bad, and it's kind of a mess when you think of it. I like it for my core class collection, and I wonder if there'll be repaints other than the 2-pack. He's yellow, so they got that, with pretty chunky boots, and I like the panels over the front of the legs. The torso is fine, but the wings are weird. Perhaps you can view it as a nod to the Bay design, but the arms are god-awful. Look at how thin they are. It's goofy and sad. Some of the ball joints either pop off or don't really go straight. I guess it looks like the original Minibot, but that's not working for this. The head is nice and round. It's chunky at the chin, but it's unmistakably him. Did someone say articulation? Head rotation, ball joint shoulders, ball joint elbows, ball joint hips, rotation below knee bend, and foot joint. Like I said, the arms are a mess, but posability for the rest is alright. The head can use the panel underneath for another joint if you want. Let's take a look at the accessory. Well, I guess Spike's not looking too bad now. This is super tiny. It looks like something from Creo. Plugs in fine, I get why it looks like this, but it just seems pathetic and boring. You can't get the B-mold in the Legacy pack, but this itself feels like another throw-in or something to highlight the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line, as no other figure set is packaged in this style. Also kind of reminds me of the old Legends class with the Target Masters. The way I look at it, I'm okay to have it, but there's a lot of other Bumblebees that do what this does better, or just are better versions of the character. So I won't say that you need it, but on clearance it's okay. Special thanks to TransAaron38 for sending this. Does anyone know if anyone has so many Bumblebees you can build a yellow brick road?
Allspark TV. Now that's just prime.